Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and it's Jay, the king of odds once again. In this video, I'll be telling you something about structures in football predictions and why using structures is more important than knowing how to analyze games if you want to make money. So let's dive in. So we all agree that anybody can make football predictions and get a few wins once in a while, but not everybody can actually make money consistently from football predictions. And I bet you that the reason why you can analyze games, follow the best tipsters, and still not make money from it is because you don't have a structure you follow. If you actually want to make money from football predictions that you can actually live on comfortably, you need to start handling it like a business and not something you do for fun. So just like every other business, you need to have a plan for how you're going to make your profit at the end of the day, and that is where structures actually come in. So by having a structure, you're not just analyzing games, accumulating them on a ticket, and hoping that ticket wins, which is what every other person out there is trying to do. With a structure, everything that goes into your ticket is actually well planned. Now you must be asking, what does the structure look like and how do you create a structure or come up with a structure? I'm going to give you an example. So if I wanted to create a 4-odd ticket, I'm not just going to randomly analyze some popular options until I get my 4-odd and then I stick on it. That is what people who just want to win does. For people who want to make profits, what I do instead is to first think of the different combinations of the odds I need for this ticket to get me my 4-odd. And then I ask myself, what are the safest options I know of that can usually carry such odds? Like way back in 2017, the first structure I used that actually paid me my first million was a structure that requires 2 straight wins on my ticket and 3 over 0.5 goals in first half to give me a combination of 4 odds. That was the first structure I used to make my first million. Like, I did it back to back consecutively, and that was what paid me. So even though I know how to analyze all types of games, I am always specific about the type of games and the odds I need to make up my ticket. This is why I've been able to make good money from football predictions for such a long time in the game. So have it in mind that knowing how to analyze games is only going to give you wins, but not the money. If you want to make the money, you need to start using the structure today. Another beautiful thing about using a structure is that if you find a structure that works for you, you can keep on doing the same thing over and over and keep on getting paid. And you're also sure that even if you lose today and you repeat the same structure the next day and the next day, you're likely to recover more compared to when you just play different random bets on your tickets and hoping one of them is going to win based on analysis. Your structure is going to be what's going to keep you making profit on the long run. Also, I think it's worth mentioning that I don't analyze games when I make predictions, so I might be a step ahead of every other tipsters out there because of how I predict my games and my approach to it. I use match odds instead because I know how to read match odds and I know the meaning behind some match odds. So if you don't understand what I'm saying here, you can watch this video on how I predict under 1.5 goals first half using match odds. That is the video that would give you insight into how to use match odds in making predictions. So guys, that is it about using the structure and making predictions and why they are important. If you learned something from this video, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future videos. I am Jay, king of odds, and my objective is to help you make money from football predictions and not just make wins. See you in the next video. Bye.